Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ease, live in effect without the BS. Today I'm coming at you with First Descent. The game just came out, it's probably I think about 2 weeks in, maybe a weekend. That's been out. This game is amazing. Now, this video here, I'm going to bring to you and let you know everything you need to know from a new player or a returning player, like not even returning, just want to know more stuff. All right, I'm doing it live because there's so many things I can show you more live than I can by just doing a whole bunch of edits and stuff. That's just takes too much time. Plus, there's so many videos coming out about how mods work out of nowhere. I should have put this video out earlier for you guys, but there's so many things that you guys are missing on how to make any weapon and any build strong. And there's some misleading stats too, and some hidden passive stats that we will go over as we play the game. This is my main build, my tank. I'm working on the second tank, but this is my group tank. Got a mastery level. Okay, if you have not played this game before, you've probably seen a whole bunch of videos
for the knowledge and technology. We were being exterminated long ago. Fingers and the iron.
But I'm not going to go over all the different characters in the game.
However, sometimes I am
because one, there's too many, and two, I don't have them all yet.
I'm not saying they will, Travis. If it weren't for them, of course, we would never be able to endure the century.
This here is your mastery rank system. You gain mastery rank points just by playing the game normally. Every time you level up your character, you'll gain more mastery ranks. Every time you'll max out a weapon to proficiency of max of 40. I'll tell you that. I'll show you that in a second. You'll also gain mastery rank. But the only thing good about mastery rank is it gives you bonuses of equipment slots, weapon mods, and Descendant modules. But it's only good up until number 10. At 10, you'll get an increase of weapon mods, and you'll get an increase of equipment inventory. But at level 11, 12, and 13, and 14, I'm sorry, 11, 12, and 13, 14, you don't get any bonuses. You stop getting bonuses. You're only getting bonuses to equipment, and that's it. And then you'll start getting extra bonuses every like 3 or 4. You get a bonus. That's why at 15, you see I got +1 on everything. You'll see the rest of the animation when you get there. Sorry. Okay. Mastery rank. Let me show you. Okay. See, at mastery rank, at 1, you start off at 45, then you get 46, there's another 46, then it's 47, 47. It does that throughout the whole thing. See, there's 45, 46, then there's a pause in there, and then it goes back up again. So when people say go to rank 10, when you're all the way down at rank 1, and you're going up, see, there's a constant flow of things coming at you. You always have an increase of stats coming to you as you're going up, all the way up to number 10. So getting there is really important. You want to get there, not, some people say as quick as possible, but if you want to enjoy the game, just play the game. But that's where you want to be, because as soon as you get to 11, the capacity goes up to 1, but then it pauses again. Then it went up again. There's always a little pause in between. Same here. It went up 1, then there's the pause between 13 and 14. There is nothing really increasing, except what? I got 2 more inventory slots and 2 more storage. But the weapon and Descendant mods are the ones you want the most. You want more of this. This stuff here, if you know how to manage your inventory, you don't got to worry about any of that stuff. So thank God I'm past the pause part, and I'm finally getting an increase. So now I can put at least one more point into one of my mods. So I can upgrade one more mod. Then the last of them, there's an increase only one time, and then it stays at 48. There's that pause, there's a 49, there's a pause at 49, then there's 50. So don't get discouraged when you think there's nothing coming up, but there's something coming. It's just there's a 2-part pause, a 2-section ranked pause before it goes up again. Now the reason why I'm telling you that is because getting this takes a long time, a lot. You gotta level up a lot of weapons, crazy amount of weapons you have to level up. Like I had almost all the guns in the game except a couple of the ultimates. There's more guns than this. I've been going back through the game right now and farming the rest of the guns so I can have the whole collection. So I can have one of every gun. When you see gun levels here, don't worry about, like my level 100 guns here, but don't worry about level, because you can level up your guns up to the next level with any guns you got. So if you find a gun that you like, that's why I have one of every one. If you find one that you like, keep it to the side, and then you can just level it up to 100. Like this 76 can become 100 once you use the mods. And let me show you about mods. The main meat and potatoes of the game. What makes you strong? Because mastery rank levels does not make you stronger. Mastery rank levels does not make you stronger. Your actual physical level actually does make you stronger. So getting up to rank 40 is mandatory. So that way you'll have more slots, PowerPoints. What do you call it? Mod capacity. That helps once you get to level 40. Like here.
Let me tell you how I managed to come back from the ruins.
This is what I have so far. I got 3 at level 40, and then I have 2 that I'm working on that I just got. I just unlocked her last night, and I had her for a while. I was playing with her, found the pieces to get her with her, so then I just made her. And now, let me shoot. The most important part about this.
Let me tell you how I managed to come back from the ruins.
Where is it? Where is it? Is it this? No. Okay, never mind. We'll come back to that. Let me show you this.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Okay. Modding system. Now, when it comes to the modding system, you need to worry about a few things in here. You want to always have one of these cooking. You always want to have something in the oven. I call this the oven. Same thing in Warframe, where you have to have something cooking, because everything you cook costs material, and you have to let it bake for 2 minutes to up to, I think it was 15 hours, I think. Because see, this one's finished. I unlocked her last night, and now I just finished researching, and I got another one to play with. So I got 3 new people to play with and get to level 40. Then you will always need something in the background cooking, because you're always going to end up upgrading your new builds, one, or trying to make your main build max. Always have something in the background cooking. More on mods, because mods are mostly the hardest thing in the game to acquire, really. Okay. There are a bunch of hidden stats within the mods that people aren't noticing, or they're noticing. They're just not. There's no way to calculate it, and you can't really tell people how it's working. It just is. Like the fact that weak points. Weak point is a stat that's invisible on your screen. There's nowhere that tells you how much actual weak point damage you're doing. It gives you a number, but it doesn't calculate into how much actual firepower damage you're actually doing. But when you take the gun out and start shooting stuff with it on and take it on and put it back off, on and off, you'll see a big difference. So I think weak point damage is treating the enemy as like a debuff. Each bullet is debuffing the character's shield or defenses, so it can hit harder. That's another way to explain it. That's how I'm not sure other way to explain it, but it's like a debuff. Debuffs are really hitting behind the scenes. You don't really see the number. But it was crazy. They should, because when you do like a chill effect, it at least gives you a number that you can multiply onto something else, so you know, okay, I'm doing X amount more damage or plus more damage of that. But you don't say the thing is done, research. But for some reason, that doesn't calculate. Another thing that's a hidden stat that doesn't calculate is accuracy. Accuracy is another hidden stat that doesn't calculate into what damage is coming out from your guns at all. But when you take it out in the field, you'll notice that your bullet spray is a lot tighter into certain areas, which will increase your damage due to the fact that every bullet is actually hitting someone. Do you see what I'm saying? Those are hidden stats that the game does not tell you, and other people for some reason aren't explaining it, but the game does not show you. Same with accuracy. Hip accuracy is hip fire accuracy. Oh my God, it's one of the best tools in the game. It does not give you any kind of like I said, it doesn't give you any kind of stat that you can see up front. Because I have a mod on here, that's why my accuracy is high on this one. I got other ones at 90. But the reason why you don't, for some reason you don't see this number in the game, but when you do the damage, the spray of bullets is so much closer that I'm always doing more criticals. I noticed that the higher you have your accuracy, the more critical hits you'll have on the enemies. Those two play together. That's another stat that the game doesn't tell you, but when you go and test it, that's what it tells you. That's all I've been doing since the game came out at 3 a.m. on the East Coast. 3 a.m. people, I've been up. So since the day it came out, I've been testing every single one of these stats to try to figure out what gives you what. And the only thing right now I haven't figured out is burst. Because I haven't found a mod that gives you increased burst, but there is a character named Alonzo or Enzo. Emil, I'll show you. This guy
Let me
here,
tell you how I managed to come back from the
I'm working
moon.
on getting him now. He is burst damage.
You don't build.
So once I unlock him, I'll understand what burst damage actually does. Because everyone has 10% burst damage. So, but for some reason, his skill is all. Which one is it? Which one is it? Wait. Oh, it must have been there it is. Yeah, see, skill effect burst damage. You see what I'm saying? It's like he's the only one that has that stat on him. So that skill or whatever is meant for him. This right here is the testing area where you can test all your guns. All you have to do, you can start at level 1, set everything to 100, and attack. You'll see your numbers, you can change out your mods while you're in there, and you're good to go. Other hidden stats on mods. Let me show you some more hidden stats. What is it called? What is it called? Recoil. Recoil is also another hidden stat that's in the game as well. Recoil doesn't play as much of a increase in damage output with the guns itself, because the way the numbers are set up.
Hey there. What can
The
I help
numbering system with mods is broken. Okay. Now you see here, this skill, Nimble Fingers, give you a skill cooldown of minus 25. That makes sense. Minus means the cooldown is coming down, and that should work. Now that is true for this game. When it comes to your skills, a negative number is actually positive. But when it comes to your guns, a negative number is a negative number. Okay? It's weird how it works. For example, where do I have it? I don't think I have it on this character. I don't think I took it off because it was just so much of a negative that I had to let it go as I was testing these guns out. Okay, here it is. Here's one. The one everybody knows about. This is definitely the #1 mod in the game. But the bad thing to it is the recoil says plus 17. When you are firing this weapon, that recoil is a big negative. But the thing is, when you're looking at your mods, there's one called recoil. Oops. Here, this one here, vibration absorption. This is the only one that's really helpful when it comes to your recoil. But like I said, when you put those two together, when you put this, which takes off 12 points off the 17, which increases every time you level it up. So I got one more time. So and for me now, I'm at 17. It might go to 18 max. I think that's what it is. And I think the max on attack power, I think it's 60. But you gotta take off 12 to even get it down. So you're still left with 5% of recoil negative on you. Even though it says positive, it's actually a negative effect, even though it says positive. But to work around that, all you have to do is just learn your guns and your aim. Or what you can do is, what I do is accuracy and hip fire. Those two alone will counteract your recoil. Now, what numbers? Like I said, the game has hidden stats. The game doesn't tell you how the numbers interact with each other when it comes to the guns. But with actual action, when you actually play the game will you'll actually see the difference of your gun going up or going left and right when you're shooting. All the best mods in the game are right here. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Fire arm. Now, I don't have all the mods. I can show you the rest of them, but I looked through the list. I already have the best ones. I farmed the best ones on purpose. Okay? So let me break this down to you. Everyone loves the Tamer. The gun, the Tamer. This gun is the #1 gun in the game. This is the #1 gun overall in the game. Now, is it the gun for, I guess it's good for bosses, big time. Large mobs, you can just point and spray, depends on how strong you are. Like mine's at a strength that I can point and spray and everything just around me just dies. Except bosses, it melts them, but little by little. But I'm not even maxed out yet. I upgraded the module one time with the max capacity, and I'll show you how to get that in a second. And I use one of these here, which I got a new one now, and I put it here to bring my rifle reinforcement. Rifle reinforcement, the second best gun mod in the game. The third is not toxic. Not toxic, trust me. Toxic is bad. The third best one is a fire rate. Criticals, anything that has critical, and rounds per magazine. These are the top five. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get this damn toxic out of there. These are the top ones you can get on all builds. Every weapon can fit those. There are certain weapons that the mod doesn't go into. Okay, like when you go to your other list of guns, for some reason that mod is not there, which it should be there because you have it unlocked, but it doesn't go to that gun. And you can tell what gun it goes to by these little symbols right here. This will let you know that it's a machine gun or general rounds. So these here, when it comes to actual DPS damage, your fire rate, your firearms attack, your critical hit damage, and critical hit rate, those 4 increases any gun that you'll have available to max. Okay, those are the 4 main stats you want to look for. So when you're rolling your gear over at the station, you want to try to get firearms and critical damage and fire rate. You want all those in one. If you can get all those, then you know you have a god roll. Another mod that gives you a crazy amount of damage is reload timing. Is very underrated. No one's talking about it. Reload timing gives you a lot. Let's show you. Reload timing gives me extra 8,232. Just for having 6% more, I get 8,000. That's crazy. But no one's using that. Another one that's good is rounds in your gun. Rounds per minute. That one gave you 8,000, right? Watch this. 17,758. 17,000. Just before having extra rounds in my gun. Which is weird because you don't really get, actually no, you do get extra rounds. Yeah, you do extra rounds. I think every 2% is one more bullet. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think I wrote that down right. I think it's every 2% is one more bullet. So it is, I don't feel like looking for it. It is crazy on what that thing can do. Oh, wrong setting. I want the boss killer one up. Then, of course, reload. That's why my reload is high. You gotta have reload speed. That increases your damage like crazy. Crazy. Weak point is a really good one, but again, it doesn't show you on your stats on what the actual damage is doing. But if you're going to make a weak point build, this is the best mod to use on weak point, due to the fact that you get the highest increase in weak point damage, and you're going to get that 1 extra percent in firearm. Remember, firearm is way better than anything else in this game when it comes to damage output. So at least having that 1% is good. A lot of these mods, you only can mod, some of these mods come with 2 different stats, like this one. But when you level it up, only the first one levels up, the second one stays. There's only 2 that actually level up together, the both of them at the same time. And this is one of them. Gives you plus chill, but your fire rate goes down by 7%. You definitely don't want that. Okay, that's why I went up just 2. I was like, no. You can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. This one here, like I said, anything with fire rate. If you had the word fire rate on it, use it. Fire rate and critical damage. Again, the 4 top stats: fire rate, firearms, crit hit, crit rate. Crit hit damage and crit hit rate. Those are the 4 top stats that you want to look for to get to go first. Everything else is just add-on. Like recoils add-on, accuracy is an add-on, weak points and like having the toxic and all that stuff. Those are add-ons. But if you want your max damage, you need those 4 stats in your gear. Okay, another good one that no one's talking about. Again, fire rate, crit hit damage. Crit hit now is 14% up. That's a really good one to use. Your weak points, damage, great. These here are all the ones that are going to, except that one, are all the ones are going to give you the most damage output. The reason why they're not all max yet, because I'm still farming that one little callus to make all these work. That's the reason why I haven't them all max yet. Because when you're sharing when you have multiple builds and you're sharing a skill with that other build, if you level one up and you say, hey, I got 1 extra space, like I do right here, to fill in. If I go in there and decide to level this up, see, I got room, and level this up one more time, all my other builds can't use it anymore, because this one costs, I don't think I'm not in the wrong screen, but because this one is too high and everything else can't go past 15. But this one can go past 15 because I have enough money, I have enough points. So be mindful. If you're going to have just one, try, when people are saying when you go and get more points to use your modules to level them up, you need to sell your old ones. A lot of people would just tell you to come here.
You're here for modules, right?
And go down to dismantle modules. On Xbox, you click in the left thumbstick and it highlights all the doubles. Now, I don't do that until I have a whole bunch. So I have a crazy amount of doubles. Because I want to keep at least 1 high power one and 1 low power one. So if I do change it on a build, I can have a backup to slap on top of it and still have points left over to keep going. That's a tip for you. It's up to you guys if you want to use that. But having at least 2 of each is actually better than just having one that you gotta swap out all around because everyone's build is not the same yet. But once you get them all the same, then you're fine. You know what I mean? And to do that, you just have to watch out what you're spending. See, like if I go here, I don't got enough. I got 20. What is on multiple builds? I think you are. Oh, nope. It's not. But see, that's one of the stats. See how it only increases one? It doesn't increase the other? I hate that, man. But just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. Let me do one more. One of my favorites. All right. I'll save the rest for later. No, I can do this one. No. That one's stronger. Oh, I don't got the goddamn points. Boo. Sorry. There you go. Now I need to farm some more. Okay. Next thing we need to do is when you get those mods,
Oh, a special
you
human
need
child.
to research
What do you need?
2 items. You need to research this here. You need this. This will increase the it will reduce what you have already as a mod. If you have a mod at 15, it reduces by half. I'll show you that in a second because I'll be using it. And you want to also research one other item. These 2 items here are the most important items in the game when it comes to making yourself stronger, to making yourself do max damage. These 2 here. Unfortunately, they're hard to come by. Some parts it would just fall in your lap naturally, but other parts you have to do this stupid mechanic that it has. It's the dumbest mechanic in the world, and I will show you that example in the gameplay next. But once you have one of these, you're gonna come to your favorite friend in the whole game. You'll be here a lot. This, there, and there. This room here is gonna be your home once you get further into the game. Now, this is where I was telling you that if you want to take a weapon that's lower level and you can increase it to another level. I'm already at 100, but I can increase gun level in this screen here. Then you have your adjustments. This is how you want to, this is the way to get your god rolls. Like I got on this one here. This one here is perfectly rolled. I got max, literally. I got max on the fire, max on the weak point, I got max on the critical hit, and I got lightning. That one's not max, but the other 3 are max. That was lucky, but it takes a lot to re-roll. When you're trying to re-roll things, that's why I said always have something cooking. So when you come back, you'll have more than just 4. You'll have 8, and then, you know what I mean, 12, it just keeps going up. And to re-roll this off, I need 20. And you can only make 4 at a time. So just let you know, making these is just something you always gotta keep on rotation. Just keep these on rotation. Adjustment control axis. Make sure those on rotation. Alright. Unique one, I don't really mess with it because you just gotta farm multiple copies of the same unique to make it stronger. I don't feel like doing that right now. So, to me, I think everyone found this useless. And then reactor enhancements. Now this just gives you a 2-point bonus. Like this is what I'm wearing right now. This is the reactor I'm wearing right now. Now, the stats on the reactors are very important to how your character is going to work. The optimization conditions, that top part, no one I know can figure out how that one works. Because we will apply the weapon, but we will see the same damage numbers with the thing off and on. You know what I'm saying? This reactor off and on. So I'm not sure if you're getting the 160 reach and miss skill power of 100. I'm not sure if you're even getting that when you use the actual weapon. No one, we all can't figure it out. But the skill power and boost ratio, those are very much needed. Anything from here on down is what you're going to be looking for when you find the perfect reactor. This is not the perfect reactor because I don't want the bottom stats. You want your skill points to match whatever the 2 skills that your character is good for. For him, he is dimension and he is also non-skills. Having those increases anything that you do on your skills. Down the bottom here, skill power. When you have this on, this is a general amount of how much DPS you're going to be doing with those items. Get them as high as possible. The most important thing you want to look at though, there's 2 things. The most important is skill power boost ratio on your reactor, and the very last 2 bonus skills. You want the bonus skills. Of course you want 2 ultimates if you can find it. You can't re-roll reactors, unfortunately. But you want those to be 2 purples or 2 golds. That's the only way you're gonna make your reactors the best reactor in the game. You want 2 reactors, you want 2 that are either purple or 2 are gold. And you want the stats to match your actual build. Duration up, I have my shield up for a very long time. And then he also does tech. My attack powers, my attack ability is tech. And my shield ability is dimension. So I got a little bit of everything on that one. The only thing I don't have on my reactor is that damn optimization conditions. If I had the tamer there, then this right here would be perfect for me. But unfortunately, I don't have that. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Now, those 2 little stats on the reactor at the very bottom, the skill stat power boost, that is really important for me, and the skill duration up, very important for me, at least for this build. Now, your external components, this is where you're going to get your resistances from. Like in other games where you have your jewelry will be where you'll put your resistance from, your resistance will come from here. You can get a small boost of resistance on percentage wise. You get numbers, you get your base number for your resistance on your modules, and you can multiply that, or multiply that with the percentages that you get from the mods that are on your build here. When you're focused on your mods here, that's how those 2 correlate together. So you want to get a high number of some kind of resistance, and then you want to multiply it by whatever it gives you in the percentages over there on your mods, because the mods doesn't give you a flat number for resistance. It gives you a percentage of what you have. So you need to have it over here. It's the only way you're going to get it, because resistances don't come on weapons, only here. So if you're trying to survive a certain fight, especially when you're doing on hard mode, that's where I'm at now. When you're on hard, a lot of the bosses, you're going to need some resistance. At least a little bit. And when you do the bosses, it tells you a recommended, what was it, like 10,000 um, fire resistance. Trying to get 10,000 fire resistance is really tough. The highest I ever got was 8,000, but it's hard to find the rolls on the gear, especially as you go up in level. But there's two resistances that you really need to worry about in this game. And the other ones you can dodge because they're so slow impact that you don't got to worry about. Fire resistance and toxic resistance are the two main damages to you. That's going to instant kill you in anything in this game. There are so many bosses that leaves puddles of I call them mud puddles. They leave puddles of toxic on the ground everywhere. As he's coming at you, as your other mobs are coming at you, people are coming from behind you getting shot at. There is mud puddles everywhere. Having some type of toxic resistance is going to help you in the long run, especially on hard. Fire resistance is definitely the second best because a lot of enemies throw a lot of fire things at you. And to get around that damage, you're going to need fire resistance. A lot of fire don't hit on the ground and stay on like a puddle. Toxic does. So you'll end up walking into that while you're backing up, trying to back up from one guy, and you can't look behind you while you're trying to shoot forward. So you end up walking into a puddle, and your health just goes zzz, boom, and you're dead. So you want fire resistance of some kind. So when those shells and those enemy fires and their rocket launchers come after you and do explosions, it doesn't hurt that much. And then you got missions where there's beam cannons coming out from the sky and just blowing up on the spots. That also is considered fire for some reason. I guess anything explosive is considered fire. Maybe those two stats go together. When I get that one, when I get the one Descendant,
Let me
you
tell
want
you.
to call him
how
Emilio,
going back from the
but it's
moon.
not Emilio. As soon as I get him, since he's fire based, and I'm also going to get Blair soon. I'll have him soon too. So I'll have
what's
more
my role?
Understanding
Cook?
how fire works.
Or arsonist?
But I already know how toxic works. He is just toxic heaven. That's
Do
all
as
she
I
does.
say.
You can see it from the
want to live.
character. So that's where you get your resistance from. It's over here. And those are the only two that you really need to worry about. Now, when it comes to the other stats, just get what you need for your build. There is no perfect roll. It's only perfect roll to you. Okay, like this one here. It's a perfect roll to me. Okay, because I do got some chill resist and my consumable drop rate went up. Now, do I want consumable drop rate? No, I'd rather have defense there or health. You know what I mean? That would be a perfect roll. If I had my max shield and then I had defense and then that resistance right there off, and you'll put health, so I can have shield, defense, and health all on one, that's max. That's God roll. But have I seen one of them? Hell no. But I do see a lot of shield recovery in combat and out of combat. If you could find the ones that are in combat, they are so much better than out of combat because you're already going to be, once you kill everybody, the game naturally heals. Your shield and everything naturally heals while you're out of combat. So having a boost to that out of combat makes no sense. But having recovery in combat, that makes sense. So trying to find that on multiple spots is definitely good. This one is not that good of a roll because even though I got MP recovery, I don't use MP. So I don't need that. So even though I got a ultimate roll, it's not what I need. But I really do need that combat recovery because I'm always taking shields. And my shield recovery, I need to do that. That goes along with the combat recovery. Gotta have that along with that. That's why this is only level 84 and this is only 95. I haven't had 100s on everything because these are better. They're just plain better. And this one's good too. Character XP gain. It helps a little bit, but it's not necessary. Just to let you know. Just to let you know.
Let me tell you how I managed to come back from the moon.
See, I end up with void energy. There are characters that actually have MP. And that is it. Now let me show you some gameplay.
That's why humans need us
Make
to
sure I got something cooking in here. You always want to have something cooking. If you have the material, that is. But when you're farming for pieces right now, you just you end up having everything. And I got a new character. Can't skip it. All right. A lot of the things, a lot of the creatures, not creatures, a lot of characters you'll run into, you'll end up finding out that you'll get them just passively, period. You'll just get them passively. Oh, I missed the chat. Sorry, I'm also streaming live. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. See, I am one away from getting Blair. So all I gotta do is just farm this. To find out what you need information-wise, highlight what you need, press X on Xbox for it, to acquire where it is, and it will tell you exactly where to go to get him. And we're gonna go there now. If it's on hard or it's on normal, it will tell you if it's what difficulty. And if you have both, oh god, I hate this one. And if you have both of them unlocked, it will automatically select. Like if you're in normal mode and you want to warp to a hard, it will take you there automatically. Like as you can see, this is his piece is only available in one spot. So also, another thing a lot of people don't talk about, if you're running around and you see these will let you know there are hidden items near you. There's a hidden item near you. And to find it, you need to use your sensor to beep it out. You'll hear a little, like a little sonar sound. The hard part is, which makes this very freaking stupid, is not direction, it's not like area effect. You got this big ass square going around, as you can see, but it's not counting. It only counts exactly where you're looking at. Like you actually have to be looking at it to get the ping. It will get close. Like if it was here, you can get here and here, but if you go like this, it wouldn't work. Even though it's right here, it's very short range. And if this was the machine and I was clicking on it, it would beep if I look here. But if I look up here and click it, it wouldn't beep, even though it's right in front of me. It's all directional. You have to be looking in the direction that it is. So it makes them a little bit complicated to find. Some do respawn in the same area over and over again, but it's random. Like one time I go there and it's there, I'll go back a couple more times, it's not there, and then like the fifth time it's back there. So it is very random. I think it jumps from spot to spot, and that's how it gets there. These are called Descendant modules. Each character has 4 that you can choose from, except the ultimates. They have 5 or 6. I think they have 6 that they can use. That's the only difference between the ultimates and the regular. They have two different types of actual mods they can use. These mods give every character a different boost to their special abilities. It changes the way their special abilities affect. Like this one here takes the giant fireball effect, and besides going to smaller fireballs, it's just one big one. I don't, like I said, I'm gonna unlock him if I can get this piece here. That's all I need. I just gotta keep farming this one area over and over again until this drops, and then I'll have Blair next. What guns unlock here? Now these things here are just totally confusing. It doesn't make any sense because you find these rocks, you think you have all this stuff that's in it. Like, okay, oh cool, I got the rock and all that's inside the rock, right? But that's not how it works. When you find these, when you find things like these, it's telling you that this can go as a component that goes into all the things in that list. Like, to make the energy reactor blueprint, I will need this pattern number 44 to make that. It is weird, but that's just how it works. We're gonna run with a group, make it quick. There are two missions that I hate doing, and if I run into it, well, one is easy to avoid, and the other one I accidentally fuck up every time.
Descendant, I have checked the map of the ruins that was sent to your receive. I will guide you to the Prime Hands.
Well, this is one
The
of
map
them.
was created during an expedition from a few decades ago, but it's still highly reliable. It seems our operation has been made possible through the sacrifices of these early descendants.
Here we go.
Oh no. Eamon has stationed a large number of forces within the ruins. The Vulgus commander who attacked Blair and the recon squad must be here as well. I recommend being prepared for sporadic battles. There are also likely to be a number of traps set up to prevent us from advancing.
Do you see how my gun is only doing crit numbers? It's because of the accuracy I was telling you about. So we finished this area. Now I'm gonna have to play backup.
According to the records, in
What?
order to
I was
activate
pointing
the
right
Prime
at it.
Hands, power must be established throughout the ruins.
I
The
hate
records
the
mention
grapple.
a power facility.
I really
I will
really
guide
do.
you there.
Oh, come
It
on,
seems as if
bro.
the Vulgus have prevented the power facility from being operational.
Again.
Let's
level
remove the
of
circuit
play.
jammers and get the power facility up and running. Descendant.
I don't have that much crit This is all because my accuracy is good. That's why like, people are like, oh, the chamber is so strong. It is if you got the right mods on it. No one's adding accuracies.
shield.
Descendant, a sizable Vulgus force is headed your way. I guess they're trying to prevent you from activating the power supply.
How did I miss?
The vermin are awakening the
Dancing.
ruins. I think they're after the Ironheart.
Yes, they're after
Please,
it.
we
Again.
need reinforcements. Master Aemon. Strange.
Alright, here come the fun
There's no
part.
response. It doesn't make sense. Master Aemon should be on Corell's ship. Keep requesting reinforcements.
The electronic jamming signal installed in the chamber is blocking Vulgus communications. If we can keep this up, we have a chance of winning. This operation will work, provided there are no surprises with the inversion process. There is power to some parts of the ruins, but it has stopped working in other sectors.
You activated.
There's no clear route. You'll need to rely on our agility. Let's move carefully, Descendant. This place has long fallen into disrepair. There are likely many sectors that have been abandoned like this.
I can't wait to level this weapon up. Oh! I forgot to do that. Sorry, y'all. This weapon needs... I was gonna level up the other
Activating the
weapon.
power. Activate the laser barriers into each
So I
part.
can do more bosses.
Increase
right?
output to max. No matter what happens,
This gun is so
we
much
must
better.
complete Master Aemon's mission.
Like I said, the Tamer is overall the best gun, but it's not as versatile as the other guns. As this gun. Ooh, just missed it. That was love.
Shields are
Oh,
down.
you little
They need to be
bitch.
recharged.
This is the level I hated. I knew I was gonna find the board I hate. Anything that involves all this jumping and shit, I don't want to do it. See, because it doesn't latch on when you want it to. That's the reason why. And it takes so long for them to get to the end, where the respawn part starts. Really? Jesus fucking Christ. Come on! Get out there, you little bitch! Oh my god. Please get to the end. So I can respawn. I can't believe you're gonna. I gotta do this over and over again just to get one freaking thing. Really? Jesus Christ. Thank God.
I had to
Ooh, it's
prove my
over.
loyalty for decades to get these prosthetics and persona.
Thank God it's
But I
over.
will share my persona with anyone that kills the Descendant now. This is your chance to
Now for
become
the
my
easy part.
code.
Sorry I'm late, fellas.
Need to be recharged.
Really? I can't even get to that hole. As I was saying, grappling sucks for me.
Descendant, We're approaching the zone where the prime hands are located. Hold on just a little longer.
Oh. That was.
Oh, wrong button.
Strange.
Wrong button.
The partition release didn't fall on schedule. There's no mention of this in past expedition. And the temperature is rising in the zones beyond this partition. The partition is being kept in place so that the room system can respond to the thermal fatigue. If this temperature change was caused by the radiant heat generated by the inverted energy, then the level when the inverted energy reaches its peak exceeds even my imagination. Humans won't be able to withstand even for 1 second. Descendant, can you hear what I'm saying?
Not listening, but I can hear you.
The human body cannot withstand inverted energy. Descendant.
It's 1, 2.
Infiltration
1,
team,
2.
this is Jaber.
It is
Requesting an
coming this
update
way
on the
again.
current state of the operation.
1, 2.
What are you gonna do with that intel?
One,
Wouldn't it be faster to
then
just ask them when it'll be
two.
over?
Then nope, it's this way.
Damn, that hurts. Pass me some more rounds. That's the last magazine. Use it sparingly.
No,
I heard the
Oh.
infiltration of the ruins
I
was
was
a
too close to
success,
it.
and the inverted Ironheart has been retrieved. How's the operation going? Do you think we have a chance? Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good news from the front. Any of them. Descendant, please respond.
Descendant. I understand your intention now.
Really?
I see you've decided to
I
put your
didn't even
faith in
double
hope.
jump. So I
It
should
seems
have
not only
another
did I
jump
lack
left.
information regarding the inversion
Thank
process,
you.
I also
I
did
love
not know
that
enough
catch-up
about
feature.
humankind. And Descendant, I support your decision.
Who are you shooting at?
I will never give up.
Where'd you go?
So it has come to this. Increase the central laser output to max. Light up the Descendant.
That laser device runs on an external battery. I will display
I
the
don't
location of the
today.
battery's heat source on the receive. Destroy it.
I got bad aim today.
Capture the enemy
closer you are to this gun, the more damage you do. But this dude do a lot of damage with armor. Not all
You're different from the other poultry soldiers I killed. I will kill you and make a new prosthetic from your body. Master Haven, please watch over me.
And there we have it. What do I got this set on? Okay. Oh, that's why I took my toxic off. I was like, wait a minute. You should have been doing some toxic damage. But nope, I messed that up. Alright, so let's see. I need the Blair and I need nope, didn't get it. Nope, not this time. I wish you can switch mid-game, because I'm not sure who's going to be in the group. Because Vic already got Alex on the team. I'll get my main tank. You know what?
Let me tell you how I managed to come back.
No, I can't switch. Can I?
With my strength.
Nope. Can't switch. Show you the difference between the two tanks. He's a good tank because of general all around helping the team. But Kyle's a tank you want if you were just doing it by yourself.
Descendant, I have
You don't
checked the
need
map
help.
of the ruins that was sent to your receive. I will guide you to the Prime Hands. The map was created during an expedition from a few decades
Yeah,
ago,
first try. Let's go.
but it's
Let's
still
go.
highly reliable. It seems our operation has been made
Now I got
possible
one more
through the
crazy
sacrifices
puzzle
of
jump
these
later
early descendants.
that I don't
Oh
like.
no. Eamon has stationed a large number of forces within the ruins.
Y'all remember that
The
gap
Vulgus commander who attacked Blair and the recon squad must be here as well. I recommend being prepared for sporadic battles.
Yay, we got a
There are
bunny.
also likely to be a number of traps set up to
Hopefully you know how
prevent
to
us
use
from
it.
advancing.
There's a lot of bunnies later. I have to put poison back on. Oh well. We got bunny, so
According to
we're
the
good.
records, in order to activate the prime hands, power must be established throughout the ruins.
Wow.
The records mention a power facility. I will guide you there.
Am I even running? Yeah, I am.
It seems as if the Vulgus have prevented the power facility from being operational. Let's remove the circuit jammers and get the power facility up and running, Descendant.
You wasting bullets trying to shoot from a long distance. That gun. DPS drop all the fucking big. Oh. Got that. Reload
Sizable
canceling,
Vulgus
baby.
forces headed your way.
Lord Aemon, the vermin are awakening the ruins. I think they're after the Ironheart.
See how long the
Please.
animation is when you shoot?
We need
See what I shoot?
reinforcements. Master Aemon. Strange. There's no response. It doesn't make sense. Master
So
Aemon
much
should be on
faster,
Corell's
just,
ship.
Wait a minute.
Keep
can I go this way?
requesting
Where the hell we
reinforcements.
go?
The electronic jammers
Here we are.
installed by Jake is broken Vulgus communication.
Yes.
If we can keep this up, we have a chance of winning. This operation will work, provided there are no surprises with the inversion process. There is power to some parts of the room, but it has stopped working in other sectors. There's no clear way. We need to rely on our agility. Let's move carefully, Descendant. This place is long fallen into disrepair. There are likely many sectors that have been abandoned like this.
I'll make you regret activating the power. Activate the laser barriers at each power. Increase output to max. No matter what happens, we must complete Master Aemon's mission.
Give me the loot. I'll take this. That gives them enough time to hopefully complete the puzzle. And I don't have to do this. Or do I? Oh yeah, if they complete it. I suck at this thing. Ooh, that was luck. was luck. Oh, really? You gonna screw me over like that? Oh, I didn't jump far enough. Okay. Why am I not running?
I had to prove my loyalty for decades to get these prosthetics and persona. But I will share my persona with anyone that kills the Descendant.
Yes!
Now. This is your chance to become my clone.
Yes! First time for everything, baby. Hopefully the game will give me my trial. That's all I gotta do is when you're in the world and you find those, open them. The material out there is so needed. Oh, his leg hit it. Come on, man. That's funny. What I need. That says analyst master. Maybe that's him.
Descendant.
Oh, that would be so nice if I got him.
Hands are located. Hold on.
Just because I passed the jump. Oh, crap. Ooh. Reflexes, baby. Old man still got it. Something good.
Strange. The partition raised the fallen ship. There's no mention of this in past partition record. And the temperature is rising in the zones beyond this partition.
Oh.
The partition is taking place so that the fatigue. If this temperature change was caused by the radiant heat generated
On some,
by the inverted
another
energy,
tip too, on some bosses.
some
boss runs.
Exceeds even my imagination.
You a bitch.
Humans won't be able to withstand it even for 1 second.
Wow,
Can you hear what I'm saying? I didn't have enough information. Even if we set the inverse calculation of the radiant heat as low as possible, the human body cannot withstand
that was a lot
inverse
of
energy.
dudes.
Descendant.
Shields are offline.
I'm in the wrong side. Oh, look at them. They found a hiding spot.
Infiltration team, this is Jamer. Requesting an update on the current state of the operation.
What are you gonna do with that intel? Wouldn't it be faster to just ask them when it'll be over? Ah, damn, that hurts. Pass me some more rounds.
I didn't know
That's
about
the
this
last
spot.
magazine. Use it sparingly.
Descendant, I heard the infiltration of the ruins was a success, and the inverted Ironheart has been
Oh,
retrieved.
somebody has to be out there. Okay.
How's the operation going?
Oh, come on.
Do you think we have a chance? Corell's ships are slowly appearing at the White Knight Gulch. Hopefully we'll hear some good news from the front. Any of them. Descendant, please respond.
You took a shortcut? Damn, I think you did.
I understand your your intention now.
I didn't know there were
I see
shortcuts.
you've decided to put your faith in hope. It seems not only did I lack information regarding the inversion process,
He wrapped
I
around the
also
other
did not know
direction.
enough about
I gotta try that next time.
I support your decision. I will never give up, Descendant.
Ooh, that damn bubble. Thank you.
So it has come to this. Decoys the spectral laser output from back. Lights up the Descendant.
Descendant, that laser device runs on the external battery. I will display the location of the battery's heat source on your receive. Destroy it.
I'm telling you, this gun is, I think, a stronger gun. But the accuracy. Hitting stat it has. Nice. Freeze!
You're different from the other poultry soldiers I killed. I will kill you and make a new prosthetic from your body. Master Evan, please watch out for me. Alright, did I get it? I wasn't watching. And oh, I got it. 2 runs, I got one of them. Now I just need his module so I can unlock them. But I got it though, got the Transcendent mod.
go back to town. Now let's talk about Transcendent mods for a second here. Alright, Transcendent mods. When you're putting mods onto your gear, you really need to have a specialized mod. I'm not sure what their special name is for it. And you're going to get your specialized mod, your Transcendent mod. What these do, when you add them onto your gear, it increases the amount of how many you can put into your capacity slots. I still got what, 6 more points that I can make. It's gonna subtract the number here is subtracted from the capacity that you have, your max capacity. So this goes up to, I believe it's 16, I think. What's that? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, it's like 16. It's like go to 16, so I'll have 16 extra points to put 3 more mods in. Just because of that. And right now I don't have enough money to do it. Actually, I probably do. Let's go see if we have enough so I can show you for an example. But that's the only reason why you want a Transcendent mod. It alters the way your ability works in some form or fashion. It's specific to the actual build that you want to play and your character. So only this person can wear it, kind of thing. And let's go over here.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out
And
of a job,
it's
right?
needed. You should always have one. Whatever one you can get, wear one. I need 28,500. I need another 10,000. All right, let's see how much junk I got. 17,000. That's all right. I'll farm some more. All right. Now remember, I was 80 of 80. I'm going. What? Oh, I'm at 28,258. I need another 250. Wow, game being picky. All right. I mean, I got more doubles, and you're just not gonna. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keeping the extra ones. What am I not using? Oh, there you go. That's all I need. 2,000. All right. Now remember, it was 80 of 80, right? Now if you put this, boop, see? Now I got one more extra point. And you keep doing that until you level these two up. You want to max these two out. Well, not when you get one, of course. These are rare. I think you saw the drop rate. 1.3 was the drop rate for these. But I got lucky the second time I got it. But you want, as soon as you get one of these, your defense. Ooh, let's get out of the screen. I'll save that last point. I'm out of points anyway. There they are. When you get your specialized single move, your melee move, because it seems like they're all melee. Like I got the claw, got the baton. Everyone likes the shock punch. I like kick, but kick is also another one people are looking for too. The 3 that are used the most are the shock, the sword, and the kick. I haven't seen anybody with the double claw or the baton yet. I have not seen anybody use those yet. So that's one thing. Another thing about mods I forgot to tell you about, there's 2 more things that I gotta tell you about, then I'll let you go because there's so much more. So much more. that I can go another video for you. When you're looking at your stats over here, and you only can see it from this screen, just to let you know, you only can see it from this screen. When you're on this screen, when you're looking at your adjustments of what you're doing on your mods to your character, if you're trying to build towards your skills, towards the skills, those green numbers are what you got from your cards here. So if you're looking for like my max range, that's why my bubble and things are so damn big, because the radius, I just increased it. And that's why I got a big one. Look at my range on this one, 25%. But I can make it even bigger and switch to this build. And now I got a range of 82. I'm just playing around with this one to see how survivability works. Because it has health and defense, no shield. And see, because I'm going to use my ability as my shield. So I'm playing around with it to see how it works. Hence the name. This one's the opposite. This one is shield, health, and defense. It has everything. That's why my max health is 445.7% more in that, and 198 in that, which is also going to be more because, as you can see, I have a module. Modules let you put these little symbols into your build. So that's why this is one of the most important things in the game. And look at all the material you need. I gotta do a lot of farming after this video. Lots of farming. I'm gonna show you how to get one of them. No, actually, I already showed you I got one of them. It doesn't work. You gotta keep beeping your thing around. You gotta look around and beep, 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 beep. It is crazy. Every Descendant and this tool here and the other one that goes and your max cap, which I already maxed them out. Those two, you have to go search that little scanning treasure hunting thing. But which sucks. But that's what you gotta do. If you want to max up your build, max up your guns, you're going to need these. You put these into the symbols, into those symbols match what you have here on every one of your mods. Like, for example, this company. Not sure if they're companies or, name brands. I'm just calling them companies. Everything here can go in this spot and give me a discount. If I take this off, whoops, where'd it go? There it is. It costs 16. That's why you want to put those symbols in on all your max ones. That's why you see a lot of people with builds who have max, because they've been farming like crazy to get as many of these as possible. Save. To get as many of these as possible. That's why you see a whole bunch of people with a whole lot of max in their gear. But once you have one on every single, not these two, doesn't go here, it won't let you. I tried. Once you get it all here, then you'll have your in-game maxed out. You can't go any further builds. That's the only way you can do it, and you do it for your weapons as well. You get a symbol in every one of your gear, and then you put the right mods in that would do what you need to do for that build. Unfortunately, once you put one in, you can't take it off and get refunded. You gotta buy another one. So when you're putting these symbols in, when you put in these assigned sockets in, make sure you got the right setup before you even try to do that, okay? Because if you put something in there that, oh man, I don't want to use defense no more, and if you don't have that symbol, let's say I found something in here that was so much better. I was like, oh, I want to use this one. Damn, wrong symbol. Now I gotta use all 5 points, and you won't have enough because it doesn't go up to 5. Okay? So you really need to just make sure you set up your build the way you want it. Set it up with all, of course, low-end stuff. Like this is 15, go find the 5 version. Like this one is 15, go get a 10 version. Go get a 5 version. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to have 2, one max and one not. So if you have to change things out because of the damn symbols, you have a backup. You have a backup. So every one that you're going to, you don't got to do it for every single one, but every one that's in your builds, have a backup for. Just in case you switch some of your tiers, some of your symbols, and you want to switch the build. All right? And that's all that is to it. But remember, to get the most damage out of your build, there are 4 mods: critical crit rate, firearm, critical damage, critical hit are the top 4 that will give you the most number. Like that will make that DPS number bigger and bigger, and you'll actually see the outcome of that actual damage. Then, right after that, you want to get your reload speed and rounds per minute. Those will be the next 2 set you'll get. After you get that, then you want to worry about accuracy and hip fire. That will be those are the last 2. And that's it. There's 4 major ones and 4 minor ones. But once you put all 8 together, you are good to go when it comes to your weapons. Now when it comes to your descent and your mods, it's the exact same way, but you're setting it up towards your actual ability. Like for me, I'm setting it up to have more shield, so the shield can cover everybody and it lasts for a long time. Once I level this up, which one's my biggest one? This one's going to be. Once I'm gonna put that symbol here. I might put it here, or I might put it on my gun. Not sure where I'm gonna put it on. Something's telling me I should put it here instead. But as you see, you gotta have max. The gun gotta be at max before you can do it. This is not even a max gun, and I'm already doing this much DPS. Crazy, right? Not even a max gun. That's how big this gun is. But like I said, the one you saw me killing the most people with was this one. Look, the number is lower. But the reason why this one is doing so much more damage is because of right here. Accuracy. Aiming down sight is 80. Down from the hip is 72. And when you go here, 38 and 42. I'm hitting more hits or landing on the target. So that makes it way more like a stronger damage of a gun. This gun does more damage the closer you are to your target. The closer you are to the target, the more damage it does. This one, accuracy is so high that no matter, like, depends on how far I am. You saw for an example how far I am. It's automatically going to do crit damage and critical hit damage and instant kill on most creatures. You know, so that's accuracy is a big thing. It's just a hidden stat that no one's seeing. No one's thinking about it, but it's a really big hidden stat. So if you can squeeze that in, which I'm trying to for this, trying to squeeze the accuracy in. But I think accuracy, like, see, this one gives you negative accuracy. You don't want that. Unfortunately, negative accuracy is not going to help you. You need positive accuracy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, why'd you do that to me? And I think there is... Oops. There we go. There you go, +8 to accuracy. So you got this one you can use. You got Deadeye, which I tested for a long time. I've been using that the most. That one I know guarantee works. And I have not tried this one because it's negative to your aim. So no. But if you're trying to make a weak point, I'm already at 70 with or 80 down sight accuracy. So if I take this one, I'm only going down from 80 to 70, or 69 because it's minus one more, 69. So I'll still be up there with it, and my weak point damage goes up, which is again a hidden stat. Both pretty much this whole mod right here is a hidden stat mod. You won't see the damage on number, but you'll see it in the build. Weird, but that's how it works. That's how it works. Like I said, this is the actual strongest gun that I've come across, and it's not even like there's nothing on it. This is all I have. It's not even maxed out. I don't even have action recall, whatever it's called. The other good mod, I don't even have that on. See, I don't even have fire rate on. Look, if I add fire rate, look how much damage fire rate gives you. 15,508. See, people aren't doing that. Like, just take an example and look it up there. But remember, I wish it was possible that you can change these symbols. Because another thing no one's talking about, and I almost forgot myself until just now, you only can have one of each type mod. That sucks butt. Pause. Sucks ass. Pause again. Whatever. That is horrible. Now, what I mean by one mod at a time is when you look at a mod, right under it, there's a little word, little phrase right under it. You only can have one of that type of mod. The only way you can get around it is to have mods that have no tag under it. This is another good one too. Hawk for accuracy, another good one. And this is like the OP one right here. This is one, if you trying to make all your shots land, like my tamer, I'm putting this on the tamer. And you'll see a big difference in damage. You'll see a big difference. But not recoil. For some reason, when I put this on, the damage is off. It doesn't react. Like, I guess you need a positive for recoil to work, not negative, but it doesn't. But this one, I tested it since the beginning. Accuracy is where to go. And this gun has built-in accuracy. That's why I didn't put it on. I said I'm already getting 80. I put this on, I get 90. Come on now. I can snipe from across the room. Never miss all 3 shots. But what I want to do is, I want to put, where is it? This on soon. When hitting the enemy 3 times in a row, my gun shoots in bursts of 3. Firearm from a distance of 25 meters or more, which is very, like, I'm never that close. I'm always trying to snipe them. I deal more chill damage. I'm trying to hit this bad boy on. So that way, that will save me from putting the chill generator mod on, and I can use that instead. It gives me more of a boost of 30.2, and that's just 2 levels up. I didn't level up even more. So this will work great for this gun here, especially the freeze effect. I'm be hitting, my shots will be so accurate that the freeze effect will happen a lot more. Presets is a horrible idea. This is a horrible system. If I go in here and save my preset, and then I decide to change characters, this preset is going to be on this character. Then you got to come to this screen to switch that preset back onto this character. But if you don't have its original gear, you'll have this symbol here. Because this means, this symbol means it's located in my storage. And if I go put her on and press the preset, the storage gear doesn't warp over to the guide. It's just telling you it's in storage. So that means when you switch, you gotta go back to storage and pick these up anyway. It doesn't automatically just paste, cut and paste because you saved the pre-skin. It is so stupid. At least on Xbox it doesn't work that way. I don't know about on PC, but Xbox version it don't work. Another thing that don't work on Xbox, chat feature. This chat is so stupid. It is useless for one. No one uses it. I think one person said GG, and that was the last time I saw anyone ever use it. Ever. Oh, and at one time we were doing the boss, and we lost because of the timer, not because he beat us. So that was annoying as fuck. But nothing you can do about it. All right, everybody.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go and farm a little bit. I got a brand new character to work with.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Interesting. I don't know. Something tell me she's gonna be boring. Well, next time I come back, I should have him.
What's my role?
And then
Cook
once I finish getting him,
or arsonist?
I want to either get him or
the most important
Enzo.
things on the battlefield.
Luckily, they both share two components. Two of the four components.
Supplies
they both have the same.
and support, naturally.
So if I go for one, I'll get a little bit of the other. So thank God for that. So one of these two are next. The reason why you want Enzo is because he self-heals, for one, and he has turrets that shoot beside you, and you can buff the turrets up with your, if you have the right reactor, and if you have the right, from what I'm reading from his stats, this thing here, if you add the mod non-attribute, and dimension, if you put those two on your build, this gun here will do so much damage.
The most important things on the battlefield.
And then all you gotta do is just increase the duration and cooldown. Put those two on your build. You don't gotta put range because it's already gonna hit long range.
And support, naturally.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like on the other build, I can get my cooldown. Just those two mods. I got them both. One's full, one's half. I can go down 17 seconds. So minus 17 seconds from that. That's crazy. I'll be able to spam these damn moves. I'll be able to spam them. What's the duration of it? Oh, it's no duration. Okay. So yeah, I could spam it as long as I got the MP. See, now he takes MP, so I would need an MP card. See, I was telling you that before. Some people don't take MP, so I had to sacrifice a spot
things
for
on
MP.
The battlefield.
It's always good to try to read all their stats before you come in. I thought they were trying to put some hidden gems, you know what I mean, info into here that will let us know, like, oh look, this is something you might want to think about, but no. It's just keywords of things that you already know about from
the most
from this
important
here.
things on the battlefield.
There's nothing extra. But he's probably going to be next on my list. If I don't get him, those are the next three.
Supplies and support.
And then once I'm done that, then it's going to be her. I mean, not her, the Ultimate Ajax. That's last on my list. Because the regular version is so damn good, I don't really need the ultimate version. let's end this off on a good
Information
note.
about the Colossi.
That's what do you have? Final masterpiece, Vanessa. Another final masterpiece. There's two of them in here. Oh, there's Baby's code. Okay, you can get Vivi out of here. Cool, let's go kill him. Alright, I'm gonna end you off on a big old boss battle. Catch me on Twitch at EaseUp50. Definitely come by. I'll be streaming about an hour after I finish this recording. Now, hopefully they built their guys right. I got the wrong build on though. Dead already. Nice. Jump on. Two of them. Ah, nothing good. Now the numbers 15 and 4, I still don't understand what that means. But I already have that. I need this one, 15%. Ah, now I got two of them. Oh well. Well, I tried. Hopefully, when I start my stream, because you know, Twitch streamers luck. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some luck and have it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think the Twitch stream luck is correct. Because every time I stream, I end up getting some stuff. Watch this. Hello? Oh. There we go. Look at all these Transcendent mods I already got. These all have a 1.3% chance to drop. And I'm getting them like crazy. Every time I stream, around like the 3rd hour of my stream, all of a sudden something good drops. And look right now, I'm recording this video live, and I was able to get that one for Blair. See? That's crazy. It's something about streaming, man. There is something. See, like I can get him. I got his. I got Uni. Like, see, this is another reason why I want him. Asmo, I might I might get him first. I might have to farm for him first. Because look what you can do. You spawn guided landmines when rolling. Just when you dodge, a landmine pops out and goes find somebody. Got her. I just unlocked her, remember? I already got one. Sweet. So she comes with one. Sweet. She's good to go. And I just unlocked her too. At the beginning of the video. Increase target's range of flash short sword. I don't know what that skill is. I never read her skills yet. I got Vanessa. I can get hers. I got Lepic or LARP or whatever his name is. And then I got my girl, the doctor girl. I need to work on her to learn how she plays. She has unlimited ammo.
Let me tell you how I managed.
This chick here, excuse me.
Daya. Hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what.
Straight MILF. Straight MILF. But she is the best DPS in the game so far that I can tell. Makes her best DPS in the game is the fact that she has a skill that gives her unlimited ammo. Bullets, when she becomes maximized lethality, she becomes invincible. Like her ammo is invincible. Like she's perfect. I got that many words for her, man. The ammo cost is zero. No ammo needed. So what you do is you put rocket launcher on her. She's the only build that's worth rocket launchers. Rocket launchers are way better than the Tamer. You know what I mean? And any other gun. It's just the fact that they only got 10 shots. I think the strongest one has 12.
No matter what.
Not the strongest one, but the most capacity is 12. But they, on average, it's 10 or less shots. But when you use her skill, you can get unlimited ammo. You can do just keep going crazy on them. Just keep going crazy. So she's the only one that can have the best damage output. The problem is she is squishy as all hell. She does have a self-heal, but one, you gotta be in, it does not long range, so you can't just snap your finger like she's doing, and then guys way down the street gets hit. No, they gotta be in like a certain range of her. So I'm still testing. That's why she's on level 21. I'm still testing her. But once I figure out how the range works, I think if I increase skill range,
your mom will save you no matter what.
This off a lot further away than from where I am. You know what I mean? Just like how Jax's bubble is really big. You know what I mean? Maybe I can get hers to do the exact same thing range-wise. Because she does come with a range. It says damage range, but it's nothing that says actually no, max extendable range, 300%. Okay, so maybe I can get that higher than 300%. If I can, that's good. Because it is an AoE. You don't have to face just front. Just hit it and everything around you gets hit. And then she becomes frenzy right here. This one here turns her, that's why she has white hair. This move here gives her white hair. It makes all your skills better. But you lose
a little
health
longer.
as you're in that stance.
Your mom will save you no matter what.
You do more damage, but you lose health. So you have to make her build health oriented. Health and defense, not shields. Health and defense, because you're going to be constantly moving with her. Because she can't stay in one spot and she can't tank anything. So you got to constantly be moving with her. So that's what I'm noticing with her so far. Like she works best when you're circling people and constantly getting your stat up so you can go into frenzy state. That's what I'm noticing so far. But I'll come back and make a video on how to make her, how she works stat-wise. People already got videos on how she plays, but no one's really talking about how stats work. Like with Ajax, his main stat is defense and defense and health. You would think it would be shield, but shield is already, he is a shield. None of the skills increase based on your number of shield increase. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I need more shield to make this number bigger. So you don't need any shield. Only thing he really needs to make him bigger is more defense and more health. Once you get those stats number, that's why I got 400 and something percent health. Once you get those up, then he becomes tanky. On your mods, you put shield regeneration on your mods, and that will give you your shield back. And that's it. You build Kyle the exact same way that
with
you'll
my
build
strength,
Ajax,
I will
'cause
pull
they're both
everything
tanks.
towards me.
Only difference is
Even the final victory.
he is a mobile tank. He is a stationary tank. He is a stationary tank, Ajax, and this is a mobile tank.
With my strength,
He
I will
becomes
pull
mobile
everything
because his
towards
shield
me. Even the final
doesn't go
victory.
anywhere. You walk around with it and you point towards the enemies to absorb energy. That's the only thing I don't like about his skill, because you get more, you absorb more MP or whatever you want to call it. You absorb more when you have this shield up. You can get some when you're charging at people, but you get more in return from doing this. And it sucks because not a lot of enemies shoot. Some enemies charge at you and it doesn't block punches. It only blocks bullets and missiles and stuff like that, fireballs. But it does not block punches. So you end up needing your special, and you can't use your special to do this move, you can't do this move, you can't do this move. All because you can't, everyone's fighting you with a fist to fist.
With my strength, I will pull everything towards me. Even the final victory.
It's annoying as fuck. This one here, he has a personal shield. Besides put a bubble down, what he does, he put a shield around his body. Damage comes off the shield, off the extra shield, not your original shield. This electric barrier. When that barrier dies, it pops, knocking everybody back. But there is a Descendant mod that you could put on him that would turn this ability here into a knockback version. Besides building up like it's doing in that picture, like in this video here, is building up and then popping. Every time an enemy hits you, they automatically get knocked back. Enemies attacking you get knocked back automatically without having to worry about that. Then the knockback coming later.
With my strength, I will pull everything towards
knocked back over and over
Even
again.
the final
and if you
victory.
increase the damage range of it, you can knock them back even further. Make the range higher. This is the bread and butter move right here. You would think that you could only crash into the ground to do the AoE damage or whatever. You can crash headfirst into a wall and you'll still do AoE blast. You can crash up into the hangman monster. You can crash into a boss, the big boss like the one we just fighting earlier, you just saw. I can warp and just crash right into his head and it would do damage. You can aim this bad boy anywhere and it would do a crazy amount of damage. The thing is, if you don't have good defenses, you will die when you do that move. You will do a crazy ton of damage. But once that hit hits, oh god, it's like, ooh, your health bar just go, it's like, ooh, run, it didn't work. And that's how that move works. You know what I'm saying? So it's really interesting how his move works. So the best way to do it, like with Jax here, you need health and defense. That's him. And for a Kyle, you need shield and defense. They both need health, of course. I'm not saying don't put health on your build. I'm saying the main two stats that they work around, their builds are built around those two stats. And the other one's the extra. So yes, everyone wants to have a shield, at least a shield generator to get your shield back. If you can get those on they only come on the reactor cores. Those kind of mods only come on these here. Like I got one right there, and I got one right there. You want those mods all up and down here, and if you can get it on here too, go for it. But it's up to you. It's all about your build and how you're going to play it. Everyone's playing this. Even this guy here, he has a barrier and he has a a shield to block bullets. There's so many people that play Ajax that don't even use their barrier, like at all. It's like, okay, why do you have it and not use it? Sometimes I can understand you forget because you're in the middle of a firefight, but sometimes it's like, come on, man. We just reran this mission like 5 times and you still don't know how to use your barrier? We need it right here. Some spots you gotta hold the fort and you gotta put a barrier up and you just stand there and let them all come to you. On my next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to level up faster and take the tips you learned from this video and how to level up faster and where's the best farming areas, because there's mid-game, early game, mid-game farming areas that are on YouTube right now, plenty of them, but there are no end-game farming areas, okay, or close to end-game, right before hard mode. When people are saying best farming areas, they're telling you either to go here, here, or here. When you're at end game, the best farming area is here and here. These two are the best for end game. These three here, I'm sorry. These three here are best for end game. When you're in the hard mode, you can get some stuff, of course, you get stuff out of here on hard mode. But if you want a challenge and you want end game, do hard mode on these 3 areas here. You will have one hell of a time. Okay? And that's it for right now, guys. Shout out to everybody who's come through the channel. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Thank you guys for just hanging out and chilling. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. You doing it good, man. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Thanks for listening, too. And you, too, on YouTube. Thanks for everyone for listening. I'll holler at y'all later. Next video is going to be how to level up faster and farm faster by using these 2 machines here. Because you'll get a lot of people saying, go here, click on this. You don't have to do that because it's already programmed right here for you, so you don't have to do that. And the ones that are not on that one are right here, the other list. See, besides trying to find it on the map, you can find it here as well. But I will show you more what's really good spots to farm and where you can get crazy amount of gear. Granted, it will only be for people who can play the harder difficulties. This here, there is no one location to get a whole lot of things you can just farm in a circle over and over and over again. I mean, yeah, I guess there is, but you'll get the same weapon over and over and over again. If you want a variety, there's a gauntlet on how to play this game. Every section has a gauntlet. Every board has a gauntlet. I'm telling you, you can go from mission to mission to mission and just flow through all 3 or 4, depends on the area, within a matter of 20 minutes tops. If that. Just run straight through it, either solo, 25 minutes solo, 30 solo, or maybe, and 20 minutes if you got a group or less. And you can do all the missions straight through one giant flow, and you'll get a variety of material, you'll get a variety of weapons, and you'll level up all your gear because the mob density is huge. And I'll show you those locations in the next video. All right, until then, everybody have a good night. Love you all. Please hit the like button. And if you want to come on through, I'm live on Twitch, Ease Up 50, EAZUP 50. Come through, hang out and chill, and I'll show you what I know. Or you can join me and I'll carry you through some missions if I could. Or you carry me, one or the other. All right, holla at y'all later, guys.
you need information about the Colossus?
The reason why I haven't beat this guy yet, because everybody I go in there with die due to the fact that they don't have any resistances on. And for me, I took my toxic off, so I can't use it. So I can't fight them. If these guys have a weakness, whatever it is, very weak. Lightning. If they have a weakness, put it on your gear. Just put it on. Resistance wise, you don't need to worry about that big ass number of resistance. Just dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge. But when it comes to killing the goddamn thing, because they got like 3 or 4 health bars, you need to put the weakness on your gear. Whatever stat that is, whatever mod that needs to be. If it's chill, put a chill mod on. If it's toxic, put a toxic mod on. You need those mods on your gear. Remember, those type of mods do not show up in the stats on your gear, but you will see the damage when you actually play. All right, everybody. I'll holler at y'all later to the next one. Peace.